Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. 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 Anybody know what that's from? Dan Slee, the man with the money. Hey, I looked into that today. I went to the post office. Uh, they said that uh they said that it was somewhere. I am doing well. I hope you are doing the same. Uh, dang it. I went to the post office. They said it was wherever, sitting in a bin. So I told them, they said, well, the post is behind. I said, well, those are live animals. It's live animals. I said, yeah. So he went back over to the computer and sent him a message. Check it right now, would you? Uh, Check it right now and see what they say. Streetwise, what up? What up? Hold on, I gotta turn the fan on. What up? Still same update, but thanks, man. Appreciate it. All good as long it's not lost. They should be fine, I bet. But like I said, they said that it was in a bin. I told him it was live shrimp, or I told him it was live. He's like, "Oh man, what is it, fish?" And I was like, "Yeah." So, excuse me. So he ran back, sent him an email on their uh, USPS whatever, and he said, "Send him an email to go find it and get it moving." I said, "Okay." So that's where I'm at. He said it might even move today, so keep checking. I said, "All right." The Zen Ginger, welcome, welcome. But it's nerve wracking when you go up there and you're asking them, and you know, that's just their first answer to everybody. Well, everything's behind. Please give it a little time, and it'll get, things will get better. Well, it's live animals. I haven't marked live animals, and then I said, well, I have insurance on these, so if you lose my shrimp, I said, I have $50 insurance on these. Uh, I said, how easy is it to collect that? I said, from the sounds of it, from people that are talking to me, I said, they're telling me they they they're owed like $400 or $500 from USPS. And he's like, well, yeah, you got to go on our website for that. So I was like, okay. I was like, look, I'm not here to argue. I just need this stuff to make it. He said, okay, I put it in. So, John, hello, how are you? I'm sorry, I am sweating. I had to change my shirt. I almost didn't make it. Uh, as you see, I'm taking down the tanks. Um, and I went out to go get 10-gallon tanks today, and I could only find three, and I had to pay full price. So there's a couple on Facebook. I need one more for that super red, or I mean fire red tank. But I need one more to put them up here. So there's one on Facebook for $10. So, but yeah, I spent 20, 40, 50, like $55 on 3 tanks. Woo! But trying to get everything moved in here, so I redid, or the top tank we all know was my Extreme Black King Kong. Well, I pulled out probably 40 or 50 more babies. Hold up. There we go. 40 or 50 more babies. So those are all over there now. And it looks like they're really starting to turn for the better because the babies are starting to, a lot of them are all black with just white tips on the tails and just their little Santa hat. But the rest of the body's black. So the parents are right over here, right next to me. And then next to that is my extreme blue bolts that I've had in that tank that I don't even video because it's around the corner. And I said I couldn't see nothing because there was such a huge thing of moss. Well, I picked the moss up all at once and just did this really easy, and then picked it up, pulled it over, put it in a 5-gallon bucket with the tank water in it, right? And when I did that, it was probably 40 babies. I mean, babies. They're probably, I don't know, 2 weeks old. So I was super excited. Even if they're not super dark, at least they've got to the point now to where they had a batch. So all the babies are in there with all the parents. And then the third tank, I had so much soil, substrate left over. I mean, I ain't throwing that stuff away as much as it costs. So the rest went here and filled a whole nother 10-gallon up. So I got so what I'll probably do is pull those high grade PRLs now, the Missouri's out of the PRL tank and put them by themselves now, in case somebody wants to buy them, or just so they breed just the really high PRLs. But I had them before to have them separated, and I just didn't have a place to put them. So everything's done with it. It's been remineralized. The only thing I got to do is I'm not sending these bags out of this bacteria. I don't like the look, but so I'm just gonna, and there's way more in here than what I need. So I'm just gonna take out what I need and put the rest to the side or something, or just split it up between other tanks. So I only need 1 milliliter per tank or per gallon. Right? Oh, I mean 2. It's 20 milliliters per 10 gallons. So. Almost. I thought he said he put 30. So there's 10. And the thing is the substrates are, I mean, it's out of a cycle tank, and the plants and everything. What? Oh, nice, thank you. Everything's out of a cycle tank, but, oh, nice. But the tank's not, doesn't have algae built up on it. So here's 11. Oh, no, that's 10. Yeah, so there's another 10. All right. All right. So there's that, and I still got, I think it's another 10 or more left over. So that's what he was making these bags, but yeah. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Huh? Did you see what I said? Yep. No, you said what I said. Oh, my bad. So yeah, so there was 32 milliliters. So I can just go around and, I mean, I could put the rest in there, but these other two tanks that I just put together, they don't have nothing in them. So let me put some in there. So I just put 3 milliliters per tank. I might just split it all up. 4, 4. One, one, one. All right. There we go. So now that packs down. This tank can sit and, in a few days, I could start. I mean, I could put shrimp in it tomorrow. The only thing is the sponge is I used it for about a week, and then I didn't need it anymore because my dual sponges came in. So I put it in my Pleco tank. It's been sitting in there. When I just went to get it out, it was covered in snail eggs. So I had it in the laundry tub, clean off all the snail eggs, got them all off, rinse it out a little bit, put it back together. So now it's in there. So I'm not in a hurry. Just I got a place to put them now. So I have a place to put, some extra shrimps that I didn't have a place to put. But I mean, I don't have to take them out of the tank due to the fact that they're all PRLs and there's other high grade Mazuras in there. It was just, if I thought if I had a tank of just high grade Mazuras that, but I mean, it wastes more room. So this way, I have this tank, so I might be able to get something else cool to bring to Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics now. Anthony's Fish Friends, what's going on? Welcome. Muddy Waters, welcome. Chubbs Aquatics, what up, y'all? So yeah, how's everybody doing today? You guys, hey, our weather was the pits again, right? Till see, I went for Dan to the post office at 2:30, I think 3:00. And then right after that, holy crap, the clouds went away, the sun came out, and it got so hot out. My son wanted to go swimming. Too bad the pool was 60 degrees, so now he's upstairs after taking a hot bath, all wrapped up, staying warm. But it wasn't as warm out as he thought it was. So, but yeah, all is good. So, what we can do is, since you just seen that I put the liquid bacteria, or as I call it, the beer, because it smells like beer. I just put that in the tank, then we'll be able to keep track, how soon I put shrimp in it, and all this and that. So, but there is one bit of information I can bring to you that I noticed with the two substrates that I tell you guys that I use, the Fluval Stratum and the Black Humate. The Black Humate was almost no powdering dirty, dusting up the water. When I scoop it out with like a kitty litter scoop I have special for the tanks. You see it in 9 years ago in my first couple videos. I'm just kidding, a long time ago. Well, I scoop it out, and that's how I get it a 20-gallon long. I don't make it real deep, but it's enough to fill 1 3/4 10 gallons. So, I put it in the tank, put the filter back on it and everything, it was cleared up in probably 5 minutes, if not less. The second tank, I put the rest of it in, and then I capped it with fluval stratum, and the fluval stratum was just pot dust. And now that's perfectly clear. The third one is sheer fluval stratum, and it's cloudy. So these are things that it's good to know. So if you have to move your stuff, let's see. Let's put this on right here. Right here. All right, put this here. Put this here. See if you guys can see the tankage. But these are the new ones. Activate that bad boy. Alrighty. So yeah, that tank is the Extreme Black King Kongs. Behind it is Saswatachon. But hold on. Hold up, wait a minute. But it wasn't very when I took it out of the 20 gallon and I put it over here, it just didn't seem like it was enough. So I got some of this beautiful moss out of my. See, it needs a little fluffed up. I got the moss out of my the other 20 long, the Blue Bolt tank, which is this one here. Look how grown up that is. I mean, how it's just reaching for the sky. But it's probably gonna take a minute for the. I mean, there's so much moss in here. I didn't even know which way it went. I probably got it bent in half. I think I have it bent in half. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can fix this some. Because I wanna lay it the way it was in the other tank. So it looks just as good, but it's like 2 foot long. Here we go. There it is. See? I couldn't see it earlier, so I was unable to see it. Look at that. Now it takes up the whole 10 gallon, front to back. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. And I can't remember who. I haven't heard from. They were like a one-time buyer. They're not even a subscriber, I don't think, but they bought some moss from me, and I took it out of that tank. They bought a lot from me, and I took it out of the Blue Bolt tank, the Extreme Blue Bolt tank, and that stuff started coming back so strong, so it grew back everything that I had lost. But yeah, this is all grown out perfect here. It's just shadowed. Let's see if we can make that a little brighter. There we go. So, and then this over here just has a small moss in it. I had so much moss that I had it in containers because I didn't have nowhere else to put it when I was taking it out of the Blue Bolt tank. There was so much in there. So see, I kind of had it shoved down in there. But now we open it up and just leave it, let it go. And then it'll find its way how it wants to sit. And that's it. But this Blue Bolt tank is just beautiful. Let me see if I can get this over here. That's not bad right from my table. Let me see if I can load us up some. Fishy Fun 57, welcome. Jeff Chambers, welcome. Fish Tropic, welcome. Jeff Chambers says he just dropped a bomb, some mulberry leaves, big boy. That's what you do. Put them in that boiling water, and this is the reason. Oh, one other thing that I like to do, I forgot to tell you, Jeff. I clip the stem off because one big reason that I boil them is because if you notice when you pull them off this tree, you get like that little sappy stuff comes out the stem. So I like to cut the stem off, uh, and then boil it or pop it out. You don't have to. I've done it a million times, left it on. But when you boil it, that's what comes out of that water. So I mean, out of that, out of the leaf. But if you look it up and read it, it says that it's all medicinal. That they use it, you drink it, it's for inflammation, all sorts of stuff. So let me see if I could blow this up. I see many successful stratum tanks, but when I tried it, it was harder to keep plants locked into the substrate. I can't argue the fact I don't do plants. I actually have a plant. It's a crip right there. It's just you gotta make the substrate a little thicker. That's the only bad thing. But what I try to tell people is if you're gonna have plants, put a thicker layer along the back. Make it 2 inches. Put your plants in there, and once they start to root, they ain't gonna come out. But if you don't make it thick, yeah, that's why it's for shrimp tanks. You have to make the area thicker. And if you got to build a wall, get you a piece like I did in my Silvacey tank. I cut a piece of acrylic. I cut it just a hair wider, so when I put it in there, I don't have to silicone it or nothing. So I put it in there, and I built the back up 2 inches with the crushed coral. And so now the front is like a 1/4 inch thick of black sand, and then the back is 2 inches thick of crushed coral. You can do it that way and do all your planting in the back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do Cuervo Gold. I don't do anything Cuervo anymore. A lot of bad memories on that. But yeah, oh yeah, let me see if I can Fishy Fun 57. I'm going to be lurking doing computer maintenance. I've been trying to download videos since morning. Decide my laptop needs maintenance. Hey, gotta do it sometimes, brother. Streetwise. Do you sell mulberry leaves? I will be in a hot second. The minute they're already budded on the tree. So right now I just sell the mulberry powder. So I have plenty of that. But the leaves, I don't know. I'd probably say I'm about a month out from growing. But I don't know. It could be sooner. Puppy dog, hey, 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 happy to report. Oh, yeah, you're a one-dayer. All the shrimp arrived live and well. Next day delivery from USPS. Hey, and they weren't late. Thank Jesus that somebody's stuff showed up on time. Thank you, Jesus. Oh yeah, duh. Let me know when you get the leads, please. Oh yeah, just keep asking me, John. Not being sarcastic. Just stay on me. Uh, cause I'm not too busy for you. It's just sometimes I get busy and the leaves could be out there and I'm just not paying attention to it. Red fish, blue fish. Yo, yo, red fish, blue fish. Joe Chambers, yeah, main thing. Don't use tap. It has carbonates, KH, and it will react and blow out the buffering capability of it. Yeah. I mean, unless you can get yourself some real old stuff, like from somebody that has tanks, and they're ready to change it out because um, the pH value, it's worn out. Then you can get it. It's cool that way. It's still because I don't see it. I mean, it powders up, but like I said, that other stuff it doesn't break down. But I don't see it like breaking down and turn into dirt. I don't. I just don't have that. I don't see that right now. So, hey, hey, son of a. Son of a bejeezers. Boy, look at that glare. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see if I can cut some of that there glare down, son. Did that help any? I don't think that helped at all. Where the hell is the sensor? Why is it giving me a hard time? Oh yeah, they ain't doing nothing. Take that back some. What the hell is that? From the table? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we could take care of that. Oh, we got that. See? The stainless steel table. I'm not used to this, nor am I used to doing tanks on this side of the room. But look, I get all this set up, blue bolts leave. Well, anyway, anywho, that's what the tank looks like after being redone. So I do it all the time. It's super positive, nothing gets hurt. Shrimp don't mind. And it is 72 right there on that rack, that middle rack. And um, I don't have the heat on or nothing. I just have my fan circulating, my ground fan and my two dehumidifiers running. But yeah, I like that moss. It's ready to grow out top of the tank, boy. Woo! Monica, what's up? What's up? Got me another moderator in here. Good. Just messing around with Hulu. Think I'm gonna go on a deep dive into every episode of the X Files ever made. Yeah, redfish, bluefish. We literally, I cut cable out. Me and the wife cut cable out. We use that little stick on the back of the TV, now Fire Stick, and we got Netflix and a couple of them, and we just got done watching this Viking one. God, I can't think of the name of it, but it was 4 seasons. So yeah, we binged that sucker for 4 seasons worth. Pumpkin King, X Files freaked me out. I know, so do spiders. Oh God, the one with the lady under the bed freaked me the f out when I was a kid. You know, it used to freak me out was that show. What was that? Oh gosh, it was like they used to do a bunch of creepy stuff on there. Like they showed that one where that guy was in a rowboat and he was trying to catch a gator, and he threw the hook in there and went to pull it, and the gator pulled him in, and then they started attacking him. Uh, Faces of Death. You guys ever see that stuff? That stuff was crazy. So yeah, Faces of Death was crazy. I've seen every episode, man. LOL, I love them. Fishy Fun 57, Detroit. Your mosses are insane. Yes, that's what I'm saying. This one you guys didn't never saw that much. Let me see if I can darken it up for you. You never. Oh, even my hand right here. You never saw that much because it was in my Extreme Blue Bolt tank. And I just tore that tank down to put them into a 10-gallon. But it was so massive. I never saw that's why I never videoed it, because I never saw the shrimp. And when I just went and lifted the moss up and put it into a bucket, there's probably 40 babies underneath it that are probably about 2 weeks old. So this tank is packed full of munchkins now. I am so happy. I called my wife and my son to come down and check it out right when we got pizza. I was like, you guys got to come down here. Hurry up. It's a 911. They were all scared. I had to be like, no, everything's okay. But, my wife gets excited seeing them too, because it's like, we work really hard at this, and, to see our hard work pay off like that, it's a big reward for us. Plus, that means that the stock that we've fought so hard to get is now, where we want it. But thank you very much. Yeah, if I start, well, see, that's the good thing is the mosses that I have, the amount that I have, I still have for 11 more tanks to get. So I need mosses for 11 tanks. So I'm going to have to propagate, and move them all around and stuff. So, uh, I'm happy that I have what I have and it's growing so good. It's, it's doing really, really good. So, Streetwise, if I don't figure it out by tomorrow, I'll let you know on tomorrow's stream. I canceled cable 3 years ago. Too much selection on YouTube. $100 monthly for cable and set. Shit, I was paying $178. I had 3 wireless boxes, meaning I could carry a TV out to the garage and the kids could watch SpongeBob. They go swimming, come back and watch more SpongeBob in the garage and stuff. And then I had one down here, and I had one upstairs. Oh no, I had one in my bedroom, the playroom, and in the garage, and then the one in the living room. So I got rid of all that. So now we still have. Well, we're down a TV because the one I had outside, it was I bought it in 2009. I brought it in when it started warming up, so Luke could play games on it. It had lines up the center, so it was probably from age and probably because it sat out in the garage all winter. But Um, like it was 11 years old, so it was Samsung. That's why I like Samsungs. But my 65 upstairs, that's a Toshiba. I like Toshiba and Mitsubishi. Those are old names from back when I was a kid, and they're still around. They make great product. I mean, Samsung does too, but Jeff Chambers says I've never had luck with moss, to be honest. Depends on what mosses you are talking about, Mr. Chambers, because I remember when I didn't have luck with Java moss until one day I said, okay, I ain't never touching it no more. And then somebody told me, don't ever flip it over, you'll kill it. I was like, what? And that's what it does. Java moss is creepy like that. You flip it over, it'll die. Because it like tries to turn and grow up into itself and it just kills itself. So that's why I kind of went with this moss. It don't matter with this really pretty moss. You could throw it in there anyway. And then the next day it starts to envelope itself and curl up towards the lights. But yeah, Java moss. That's a tough one. Oh, you can grow massive sides pieces of Java moss. You just have to not flip them over. You can move them. You can fluff them up, get some nice water in there and everything, because mosses love that. But that thing flips over, it's a no go. It's a dead issue. Brian, put a clear container in the window with dirty tank water and moss. You will get more free moss. Yes, sir. That's what I plan on doing this year. Is starting to propagate even more. Look, the water's so strong in here. It's rolling this big ball of moss. I don't know if you guys probably ain't gonna be able to see it. Hold on. Hold up. Oh wait. Ah, it's locked up, but that thing's just blowing around. I don't know. God, I hate cords. Look, I got a drill over here. It's all wrapped around the drill. I got papers rolling. And that's just a regular sponge filter. That's not even a dual head. That's not even a dual head. What? A dually head? Yeah, so that's why I wanted to show everybody. Moving a tank is really simple. If you're moving from a larger tank to a smaller tank, just use the same substrate, the same water. The only thing is the glass won't have any algae buildup. So that's why I use my bacteria to help with that. Um, but other than that, everything in the tank is covered with bacteria and good stuff. So um, now the Black King Kong, the first one right here, doesn't have as much as this one because this one has wood and stuff, but it has the Sawasatan and the moss and stuff. Now maybe later I'll put a bag in there with the stones in it. The bags I have in all my tank, not all of them, but like this tank here has a big bag of the stones out of like a canister filter. I just move them around tank to tank, and when I put new tanks up to make sure it's that they have that extra bacteria. I got one over here in the Dragon Blood Blues. Yeah, I got one there, one next to that. They're all, I probably got 5 of them that get moved around a lot. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm trying to keep everything in here, but what I'm thinking of doing is just putting the rest of the 20 gallons on this bottom shelf for now. Because I could put two 20 longs and a 10 gallon on both sides, even though that's my packing side over there. I could put like the plecos and stuff I don't need to see on that side. And, but if I get one more 10 gallon for the fire reds, I can put them right here. And then I could put the plecos right there, and I could put my biotope right there for now. Because I was thinking about just putting it where this desk is, and then putting this desk over there. But I don't know. I'd rather just get up here the tanks I can get up here, and for now, and just say good enough. Due to the fact that I'm not going. It's hard to find tanks right now. So, Cichlids 23, welcome, Brian Whitcraft, welcome. Celestial Pearl Danios. He says he has 3 and some fry. Where you at, Brian? I've glued it to rocks and wood. Who knows? What is Rogers, Fish Tropic? I'm getting rid of Rogers this summer. Is it Buck Rogers? Beady, 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 beady. Fish Club 57, I was paying $100. Oh, yeah, I read that. Thank you for Moss tips. Hey, you wouldn't think, there'd be any tips for Moss, but believe me, I've come a long way with my mosses just because of what I've learned, just because of the things that, people have said. But the rest of them, like pearlweed, I like flipping pearlweed. Oh, yeah, I had another huge piece of moss like this. And it was the other half to the extreme black King Kong. It was the big moss by the filter. I had nowhere to put it, so I put it down in the orange Riley tank. Orange Riley tank. Hold on a minute. Man. All right. It's one bad thing about doing a stream in here. I see stuff that needs not hurry up and go do it. But yeah, so this tank here, like I said, even though the substrate's been done, I'm sure it's ready to go. But now that I put the bacteria in there, let it sit for a few days, I could probably leave all 3 of these tanks on, just to, get some, maybe some stuff on the glass. I mean, it's not needed, but, who knows? But yeah, I was busting my butt trying to get this stuff done, pouring sweat, getting dinner. So now I'm down to 2 tanks, and the only two, well, I'm keeping the pleco tank, and then I don't even know what I'm gonna do because, like I said, my plecos have so many babies. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't keep housing them. I have way too many plecos, way too many. I think I decided gonna pick up another one of these Fluval Epis. Having issues deciding what to put into this one. Don't want. I'll send another with my phone number. Oh, you're in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, or Illinois, St. Louis, or yeah, Illinois. You in Illinois? What is this? My CPDs are in a community since they were part of my first tank back to the hobby. I just need to get them alone in whatever numbers. All right, Brian. I think I'm gonna pick up another one of these Fluval Ibis. I don't know what that is, Dan. Is that a tank? I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look it up. Brian, have you thought about moving the door behind you to the perpendicular wall so you get a flat wall? Just start. No, I don't think. I think the door looks cool right there. No, I'm not gonna move it. If anything, I'm gonna put the desk over here and stare at a brick wall, an all white brick wall. No, I don't. Hey, streetwise, I'm just a guy in his basement. That's it. I'm not in a I don't have a film crew. I'm not in a film studio. I'm just a guy in his basement just making some videos. So yeah, no, I don't mind the door. I like the door. It's my handiwork. It's my craftsmanship. I like to look at my craftsmanship. We used to have the door on the other side when we bought the house, and we hated it there. So we want that wall solid for furniture. We don't want a door there. So that's why I put it over here. Streetwise, Rogers equals Canada. Oh, my bad. My bad. I have a moss tip. Don't let it touch duckweed or you will get Velcro. Yeah, no kidding. The other thing is like when the water goes down some and it's starts spitting out the tube and the duckweed, it blows it right down to the moss, and I have to shake the moss. And so the last few days I've been clean the duckweed out, and I got a big pile over there drying out really good, so I can grind it up, put it in my this next batch of food I'm getting ready to do. But yeah, sometimes I'll go through and clean every tank, spotless, get every piece out of it, and then it comes back like Houdini. Detroit, I took your advice and pulled the plecos and put them in a bucket. I have 39 of them. Not too bad, huh? What you think? See, 39. That's a small batch. Like you said, because they're probably being predatorized against. Um, but at least now you know 39 of them will live. Just throw a bubbler in there, put something in there and that'll make a lot. They like plecos like flow. They like a lot of flow. Um, a lot of people don't have them in that flow, and they like they like cool water and they like flow. I I have my plecos dang near on the cement, and I have a 50 filter on it, so the filter's banging into it. It's just a small one, but still it's pumping into it. And then I have the sponge filter over here turned way up, and the water just churns, and they're as happy as can be. But some you don't want that heavy, but usually if you go to someone's house that breeds plecos, they have like, let's say, 100-gallon tank long, and they have the real big sponge filters. No sponge filters are really, because they want that water to flow and move. And then you got to change the water more frequent. The more they grow, the more water changes you got to do, because then they poop and pee more, because you have to feed them more. See, now there's people that feed their plecos every day or something. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, I know they're babies and everything, but I feed them a lot, and they take like all day eating it. Then the next day I come down, nothing's there. Well, I'm not gonna feed them again. They can sit, pee, and poop all day and eat the algae that's in the tank. And probably every week and a half, I go in there and siphon the bottom. Because I have a little bit of gravel in there, substrate. But um, I did that to help build up like detritus and stuff, and help keep it a little yucky in there for him, because I knew I was going to be putting a lot of flow through there, and it'd be blowing it all around, and I don't want the tank sparkly clean, so, but yeah, you should, on a good, if that was their first time breeding, that's probably why it's small, but 30 some plecos, I wish I only got 30 some plecos, but the next one should be way, way more, yeah. But yep, keep them in that bucket, give them huge flow, and feed them every other day real good. Green beans and the pleco wafers. But that's another thing I know. They don't eat those pleco wafers fast, so don't put in a ton of those. If you got 35, maybe put 3 in, and break them up. But they can't eat them as fast, because they're little, and you give it to the adults will eat them fast, but the little ones, their mouths are too small, so I only put a few of them in. But when I do the green beans, I put a lot of those French cut green beans in there, and they go to town on it, so I throw away handfuls of guppy grass every other week, starting to throw away several stems of Pogo octopus too. I don't know what Pogo octopus is. Yeah, I only have one tank with guppy grass, and that's tangerine tigers. I don't know what it is with that guppy grass, but shrimp like guppy grass. You called it Pogo Octopus. Yeah, I ain't never seen that before. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Yeah, that's a nice looking plant. Too bad I don't keep plants. I One of my favorites. Do you got it, Chubbs? Oh yeah, they talk about the green screens a lot, Streetwise. Uh, Again, you are the guy that could do that stuff. Me, just a guy with a computer in his basement, just trying to, bring some smiles to everybody. I'm the guy who looks at, art that other people call crap and find something cool about it to, point out and enjoy. Like tagging on the side of a building, I find art in that. Some people don't. But yeah, see, at third tank, it's going to stay cloudier longer because I don't have the filter turned up so high. If I go underneath it and control it, lift it up a little more, it'll start banging out. But then I have to put one of these guys on there. I haven't done that. I had it coming out way faster, but I toned it down. So, but yeah, those are real good filters. I paid a lot of money for them. It's just when I got done with them, or I mean, I didn't use them that long until my new filters came in the mail. So that's when I just stuck them in other tanks and have let them sit there. So that thing's probably been sitting for, I don't know, 2, 3 months sitting in a tank. So I could literally let it warm up first, wait till tomorrow, but I could dump shrimp in it tomorrow and it'd be $1,000,000. $1,000,000 if I had shrimp just to dump in there. Oh, 2.6 gallon. I had a couple of the 5 gallons, the longer 5 gallons. Those were, I had the old one, and that was pretty sweet. And then I had the Fluval 13 and a half gallon. I like that a lot. The 16 gallon, I would like one of those. Those are really nice. They're just really beautiful for like desk tanks, but they work really well for shrimp. Really well. Lumpy Dog says, raise the house 2 feet so you can add another rack level in the basement. Yes, sir. Lisa Perez. How's it going, everyone? Hope your evening is great. We hope you are great, Lisa. How are you? How is your day? I thought about you today when I was at the post office going to check on Dan's shrimp. I was looking for envelopes with the bubblers in it. There are not any, so I'm gonna have to go tomorrow over to Dollar General and get some out of there because that's where my wife gets them from, and then I could package up some stuff for you. Yeah, because she said those plastic bottles won't be coming to the 20 something. I don't know. They're dragging along. I wish I knew that I would have sent you some. Oh, I didn't. I'm all right. I don't need any plants. Oh, for the other tank. Oh, that's why Chubbs. That's why that tank's gone. Well, they're outside. Both of them are cleaned out because I'm gonna make the biotope in the 20 gallons. So that way I'm not buying no more because I bought these 3 tanks. They cost me $55. Only 3 tanks I could find. Nobody had tanks for sale. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on 3 10-gallon tanks. They about made me sick. But um, so I just figured instead of buying a bigger tank, a 20-gallon tank would be fine to put the prawn in and all the other stuff and make it look cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here where this desk is. I'm gonna move the desk and put it next to that door, and then it'll film this way. So the tanks will go around, hit the wall right here. The dual, it'll be the plecos and the prawns and stuff, and it'll roll around to this one. So we'll be able to see all of it from that side. Well, you'll still, you won't be able to see that beginning like you can't see it here, but so that's what I'm gonna do. I almost got it, almost got it done today, but I can finish it tomorrow. I'll just put tons of bacteria. I went and got the pool sand. I think a 50-pound bag at Ace was $12. So I went and got the pool sand, and so yeah, I'll set it all up tomorrow and take Mr. Grumpfish out of there, Mr. Grump prawn, and put him in his new tank. Well, once I pack it full of bacteria and stuff, and let him enjoy his new digs, and then maybe I'll get some nice hides for in there, and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, quite excited. Filters are just kicking, boy, kicking. That's got tons of air now. You still didn't tell me how much, and I mailed your letter today. Dan, I'll look that up. I have Pogo, Steeman Gary, substrate battery. Battery. Shorter would be nice. Your setup is great. It just gives me ideas. Oh, okay. Good. Get a whole bunch of ideas. I'm glad that I give you ideas, sir. Because one day I'll watch yours and I'll get an idea. And then I'll steal that. Lippy. You still didn't tell me how much, and I mailed your letter today. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. My non aquarium friends think I'm an aquatic plant wizard. He's a pinball wizard. I mean, plant wizard. Because my tanks are full of guppy grass, pogo, crips, dwarf sag, and bacopa. All easy plants that love my water condition. I found two more berry shrimp today. Yeah, nice. My extreme blue bolts had babies. I just found out today. And I pulled about 40 more Black King Kongs out of my extreme Black King Kong tank when I tore it down and turned it into a 10-gallon tank. Scooped all of them out, put them in their house over there. So the parents are here, the children are over there. It was a good day. Lot of happiness today. Lot of happiness. It's a bayou taupe. Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah, 'cause see, I have to turn. That's the thing is, that's why I'm wondering if I should just put a 20 long under here on the backside because those Severn babies have to have a place to grow out. And I mean, I can see them from the end. I don't need to stare at them, and they can get enough light from other tanks. They don't have to have a bunch of light on the tank. I'm just trying not to. I mean, if I had a 15, that'd be better, but I can't find any for sale. I don't want to take up a bunch of spots for fish because I don't do fish, and if I do, they're little fish. But these are babies from our fish, so I mean they mean a lot to us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Blue Boo. Real dark Blue Boo. Really? They're backing up? Look at that. They backed up. All right, who told them I had them on camera? That's a bunch of crap. Dang it. Man, oh man. Let's check out some misfits. See, that's what I'm talking about. The bags of stones that I have. The bacteria bags. Boop. 2 points. I hit it good. I hit it good. Yeah, this tank's got a massive amount of shrimp in it. I don't clean it. I don't do anything. The only thing I do is water changes. So, oops. those cherries I got, they are just getting so dark. I don't understand. Look, feed these guys. That's what I'm saying. All that algae in there. They're like, what is? We don't want that crap. Bug who? Bug bites. What are bug bites? We have algae. We'll see. Give it a minute. Hopefully they come rushing to it. My next order would be Misfits. Yes, they are super cool. I want you to see the colors that it has. Let me see if I can. The little baby likes it. He likes the new food. Just give him a second. They'll show up. They say you build it, they will come. I built it, they'll come. But like I said, like they'll have an all clear body and they'll have a really bright stripe up the back or spot. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I don't know. I've never been able to say, yeah, these are a call. So I just decided to put them all in a tank and breed them. Because I thought that, they look super cool. So I was like, well, I don't want to get rid of them. So let me see what I can do. I fed them tropical colored granules earlier today, so it might take a minute. They, like I said, I only feed every couple days, so there's some adults coming. They're creeping. Here comes some babies floating down with a piece of food. Now, if you notice, like some will look like Rillies, but they have like a clear. I don't know. It's just super cool about them. They have a clearness to them. And then their colors like heavier along the backs. I don't know. It's just one day I started getting them, and so I separated all of them and I kept them. But we'll just check them out and see. But my next order will be Misfits. Lumpy Dog, bag of what to get stoned. Did I hear that right? What? Yeah, see, look at that one. It's got like a little ring around it. It's clear. He's clear up underneath the head. I don't know. They just have they have a character about them. Not all of them are like that though. But the weird thing is their coloring also. It's pretty incredible. And this little 5-gallon tank too is guppy grass and some moss that wasn't doing good at a certain time, a different type of moss. So I just put it all together. Now it's all growing really good in a big, huge, bundle of beautiful guppy moss, G moss, bag of what's get stoned. Did I hear that right? LOL. I don't know. I don't know. Lumpy dog. He said bacteria bag. That was my nickname in high school. Bacteria bag. I like all the plants except duckweed. Same here. I have read about color inside versus outside. Yeah, it's just something with these streetwise. These are now watch. You'll see like they have stripes like they're really, but that like I said, I don't know if that's the same one, but a bunch of them, or they'll be solid clear with just a big heavy like a neon. I don't know, just really orangey or something, up the back, and they're just super cool. So I was like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of these. And then a lot of people showed interest in them because, like I said, they're not a really and they're not a solid. They're kind of, they're misfits. They're like an alien shrimp. So I just can't wait till more come down. Oh, here comes one. Now there's one coming down. It looks like a really clear in the center, orange head, orange tail. Here they come. And the adults, like the females, they're the ones with the biggest amounts on them. Here comes a big female though. If she don't come, I don't know what she was rushing over here for. Oh, look, now she's gonna pick at the guppy grass. Oh, and there she is at the food. Son of a. Sorry, I was online at Kroger, shopping at Kroger. I'm back. Misfits, just like all of us. Yes, ma'am. That's why I give them a home. See? Now look at that one, that clear one behind the adult right there. It has like patches, like orangey, yellowish patches. It's so cool. Look at it coming on the tail. Yeah, look at that one. Got stripes on it and stuff. Great, had to hide. See, they're coming in now. If you ever want to try some pogo octopus, just let me know. I can plant some clippings and get the roots going for you. Yeah, I really appreciate it, but yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any. I ain't gonna be doing any plants. If I do any plants, it's just gonna be for this one tank. With the prawns that are gonna be in it, but other than that, I mean, I have other plants that I could put in it too. So, but I thank you very much. I really do. Yeah, see, look at that clear one in the bottom right there. The head's yellow, the tail's yellow. Up there's another clear one with the dots on it. You know, it's got yellow dots on it and stuff. You know, it's like on the tail part there, right there on the food. Look at that thing. And it's really weird how they're breeding. I don't know if like, you know, because they look light here, but in the tank they're a dark orange. I know I gotta shut off this autofocus. See, look at that. The legs are colored. He's got lines on his back and he's clear. It's just, I just thought it was amazing how these shrimp could come out like this. So, per Mark Shrimp Tanks, I finally bought small combs to pull out when necessary. Pull out what? Algae? I sent you 3 or 4 default plants for the biotope. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll have it all set up and ready when it gets here. It'll all be good. I think they look cool. See, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. It was more of a project. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of them because they have so much character, and I think that if somebody really took the time, they could really do something cool with them because it seems like they have a gene in them that you know, excuse me, that can continue this breakup pattern. See, they're almost to the point to where they're like an orange really. But uh I don't know. It was look at that one's Prego. Look, it's dang near clear. But it's like, you know, just the designs of them are incredible. I just like I said, I didn't know what to do with them and this one's gonna leave its butt up there. And see, the eggs are the same orange, yellowy orange. It's just, I mean, how cool is that? So everybody always says a misfit tank. What's in a misfit tank? Well, this is my misfit tank. Lisa says you're gonna make me set up another tank. Hey, I just set up 3 today, so it's not that hard, Lisa. It's really hard to find tanks. And there you go. You can see the food on the left is bug bites, and the green food is the Taiwan food. They're eating them both, you know. Look at that little one. Got the little clear spot in the middle. That's just a little youngster. Detroit citrus shrimp. There you go. Yep. At some point, I have a group of skeleton and oddball yellow King Kongs coming my way. Excited to play with those genetics. Yeah, see? So I'm trying to say, Dan, and see the thing is I did this because like I said, I didn't want to get rid of them as calls. I wanted to put them in a tank and see what came about, and I think that there's a lot that because look, the back end of the shrimp is orange, and the head is clear. So there's a lot to just keep it going like that and have a misfit tank and I just think it looks really neat, instead of having a perfect colored shrimp, you know, or instead of like having, let's say, a red really in a fire red tank or something like that. I mean, you get all this. Look at that one right there. It's almost completely clear. And the inside of it is yellow, a little bit of the inside. Now here comes one. Look, yellow legs. Look how high grade that is. Yellow legs, clear body, and the clear spots across the top, and it's buried. But yellow legs, really? Look, that one's got yellow legs. Most of them got clear legs. So you get them with the yellow legs, man. That's even bigger. Oh yeah, I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I got to drive to Flint. Trying to see those berries in there, those eggs in there look like they're getting close to hatching because they're not really tight locked together. What are you setting up a tote for, Lisa Perez? Yeah, now just think, Dan, you do that with your yellow King Kongs. Just chuck them in a tank and leave. This is just a 5 gallon. I thought a 5 gallon would be better because they'd be closer together and they'd be more apt to breed, in smaller surroundings. I've always thought that 5 gallons were the best to breed the shrimp, but breeding shrimp and then moving them and then moving them and then moving them, it just seems stressful on the shrimp. So that's why I just really never got into using the 5 gallons to breed shrimp. Yeah, look at that one on the food back there on the left side. It's like orange, clear, orange, clear, orange. Super cool. Tomorrow I gotta go see the bone the bone and spine or neck and I don't know the surgeons and stuff to talk to them about what they want to do with my neck, give me shots or to try to take the pain away. But yeah, tomorrow I gotta be there at 1, 12 or 1 o'clock. I'm gonna have to check. I think it's 1 o'clock. So I have to leave at like 11:30. Yeah, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Yep, a little bit of selection and can probably increase the piebald patterning. Yes. Call it as a sports commentator. Oh, guppies. Oh, you're doing guppies. How big is your tote gonna be? Um. Oh. Hey, Dan, how much are 17 gallons? Dan, how much do you think black safari shrimp are worth? Mo Polar's shrimp. Yeah, there's a lot of shrimp right here. Because the guy I know that has them, uh, what shape I've been looking at options. I can get the calls for $5 each. This is in Minnesota, I think he is. He's the only guy I know that's got them. I mean, other people might, but he's the only guy that I know. His mid grade, low to medium are $10 each, and good grades are 25. But he says he can do $20 each for me. So uh $5 calls. What's the chance of the calls spitting out good ones? I guess it all comes down to probably come down to just my opinion, huh? And how I like them to look. Yeah, but will calls spit out? Calls will still spit out the regular pattern, right? Won't it? I mean, a call doesn't mean that it doesn't have the gene, right? If you got a tank, you want to devote to them. But yeah, I don't follow tigers too much, grading and culling with those patterns for my taste. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Fancy tigers, that is. Yeah, these are the ones that Mo Polar made. Yeah, with the black ones, the safaris. Well, maybe I'll just leave it alone and get something else. I just think it'd be nice to have some, and maybe take some time in getting them. But I mean, if calls are gonna just keep giving me calls, then that might just be a bad avenue to go down. They can produce high grade, but most likely low to mid. You need to work on them if you wanted them to look like high grades, but you could get lucky. I'm gonna have to run out to the store. Hopefully, you guys are still on live, but very healthy with less monoculture. You get some reversion to wild type, but also other combos. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I don't want to spend the money on something that I have to do that with. See, I'm like a Black King Kong guy. They come out, they look great. That's it. That's all you got to do. I mean, that if you want just single lines, and you can put them in tanks, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably leave them alone. That's like the Green Hulks. But if you can sell the calls for five or more, then it's worth the try. That's another option for your customers. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing is if I buy calls for $5 each, and they just continue to make calls, and they don't look like they're supposed to. I mean, anyone that knows what a safari looks like, uh, yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, just work on what I got. I mean, I can get a couple more things, but assuming the calls look half decent, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they look like. So that's what I do. Yeah, breed the ones you like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's probably what I'll do. But those Green Hulks, I don't know if you've seen those, but like the Green Hulks are not they're not real solid either. I mean, they look like extreme, or they look like a Black King Kong with the white hat and the white tips on the tails, I think, and maybe one stripe, but they're green. And I don't know. I thought they looked cool for a minute, and then I was like, I'm not sure about those. Oh, you could probably make as many oddballs from your home stock. Oh yeah. I mean, I have plenty here to where I could break down and start making certain grades, but you know, people a lot of people don't, want to buy grades yet. I mean, I could. That's why I have my extreme blue bolt tank, and I have a blue bolt tank. Because I like blue bolt, so I'm doing it more for me to get as dark as I can get. But Uh, but I mean, I could do it with the King Kong, the red ones, the black ones, the PRLs, you know, the PBLs, the pure black lines. Um, there's a lot that I could do it with. I mean, crystal reds, crystal blacks. You know, but yeah, I'd rather get ones that didn't need working on, and then that way I start with good stock. But there's no way in hell I'll pay $20 a shrimp. I can't afford that. I get like two of them. That's it. That's about what I can afford too. Yep, you already sounded interested in black, red, orange eyed King Kong, yellow King Kong, orange eyed yellow King Kong. Yeah, right. Yeah, I can get those orange eyed yellow King Kongs. Yeah, I'd rather just do that and then pull out the calls out of that. You know, but then again, with the room I have now, I could actually finally make my mix. I can make a call tank for because I don't have a call tank for my Caradina, and I don't have a call tank for my Neo Caradina. Since I usually just give them away or put them in a batch, in order. You know, if somebody orders 10, that'll be their 10+1. A call. What have you. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, plus I want to mix those two. Yeah, the black and red. Yeah, yellow King Kong and orange. Yellow. Yeah, but remember, didn't we talk about the orange eye yellow King Kong and orange eyed the red demon or whatever they're called? There's a real dark one right there. Let me see. I think it's a male. Yeah. Seen that pregnant mama up there. Oh yeah, the red one up there, the orange-eyed red one, is a male. So yeah, put one of them with a yellow, right? Yeah, that'd be cool. Can cross and get the genetic spread a lot faster. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I could, I could actually probably use. That's what I could use this tank for is trying that mix out. Yep, we shall see. That's very, very excited. Very excited. Nice, nice. Yep. See that little one down there? Up, just swam away. It's got the back line, the orange back line. It was all clear with just a back line. I think he just came down. Well, his tail's yellow too, but that's what a lot of them have is that back line. And then some will have it and it'll be broke up into pieces like segments. There's a lot of buried ones. It'll feed them babies again. They're picking down there in the rocks and stuff. The Severn babies, the super red Severns. I go for the Red Devil and Extreme Black King Kong first. Yeah, you know that will pan out and produce nice shrimps that are worth a good price. All right. Yeah, because the male seems like he'd be big enough. Because, like I said, I only have 6 of those. The Red Devils. That's all I have is 6. That's all I could afford. Those were expensive. And yeah, I could get a female out of there because the females are plenty old enough. And the funny thing is I have 6 of those, and I only have 6 Extreme Black King Kongs. That's it. 6 Extreme Black King Kongs that keep producing all those babies, and I think only like 2 or 3 of them are females. But out of those 6, they've never produced Extreme Black King Kong yet. Out of I think 4 batches now, not one Extreme Black King Kong. Yeah, I'll probably set it up tomorrow. Now I should probably put them in that cup I got, that breeder cup, huh? Or that container. Don't put them in the 10-gallon and just let them walk around, right? Then I mean they'll be too far apart. They won't be able to find themselves, would they? I'd take one of those females and one of the biggest daughters with the least white. Well, I don't think any of them are big enough yet. I would just have to take a female, one of the mothers, but I don't know if you get buried females, move them to the new tank. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but what tank should I keep them in? You know, should I keep keep them in like the Extreme Black King Kong tank in that container? Would the female be better in her own water or what? Red Devil is orange eye, Extreme Red King Kong. Yes. So no white, all red, orange eyes. Yeah, no white tips on the tail. It's all red, orange eyes. Now, if it has white tips on the tail and orange eyes, it's Extreme Red King Kong. Like my black ones are Extreme Black King Kongs because they have white tips on the tails, and everything's black, but they don't have orange eyes. Okay, so keep the female in her own tank, put her in the container, and bring over the Red King Kong. Yeah, the orange eye over here. Okay. Right. Oh no, I won't. I won't let them get out because, like you said, if she gets buried, then I'll just put her over here in this other tank. Yeah, because it's not like I don't have a ton of Black King Kongs, but it's just the way they breed. Now, I told you that one extreme Black King Kong I have has the blue on the tips of her tail. So I think she's the one that's producing the. I don't know. Because as little babies, they're black with blue stripes. That's how I see them so easy. I was picking babies out of that tank for a half hour, but yeah, that one female has blue tips on the tip of her tail. And all the other shrimp in there have white tips. So she must have the shadow gene or something. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen black King Kongs like mine that are all black with just a little white stripe. I mean, I may have, but the more you think about something, the less you can say for sure. But usually, mostly what I would see was, the white with the black stripes. But yeah, there was so many babies today. Yeah, that tank's gonna be packed in a minute. Yeah, I'll have to dig a mama out of there. So I'm wondering if, but yeah, some cool projects like that, not too hard to accomplish, and the reward will be decent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to. And for the price, that's one thing. Price wise, I don't want to get too involved. I right now I can't afford shrimp that costs that much. That's why I don't have. Well, I mean I do have those over there that are expensive, but I didn't pay that much for them. Matter of fact, I haven't paid anything for them yet. I was told to breed them out, so that's what I'm doing. I'm breeding them out. But, you know, once they get buried, shoot, I'll just give him his initial amount because I think he told me just breed them, and if I ever want any, just give me what I gave you back. So I get them breeding. I'll just pack up a little bag of them and send them back to him and be like, all right, there you go. I don't know you not no more. So, but yeah, it'll probably be like that. But yeah, other than that, all's going good. I guess the weather's gonna be nicer this weekend. Let me see. I think it's supposed to go up to 80 or something. Yeah, today was 68. Tomorrow is 66. Zero, no rain. Thursday 70. Friday 73. Saturday 77. Sunday 84. Woo! That means starting Thursday, windows open and no more running the dehumidifiers and just let fresh air roll around. With your collection, you could probably make many interesting combos. Yeah. Well, having the tangerine tigers, um, I could do a mix that. I could do it with the crystal reds or I'm sure there's many of projects that I could start, which I'd like to. See, there's one of the. Oops. I'm excited. Have your Snow Whites and Fistons coming, and those crazy blue steels from the auction. Hey, how many of those crazy blue steels did you get? What was the price tag on that? I bet you that went up high, huh? Who sold you? Who'd you get those off of? It's going to be 101 tomorrow with the heat index. I hope my AC can keep up. Ha ha ha! Gotta love seeing that blue. I know, right? That's the extreme blue. Extreme blue. David Reynolds. Yep, don't know him. 10 plus 1 for 65 shipped. Wow. What did you get him off a band? Oh, he's charging the camera. Oh, he's eating poop. He's gonna have some bad breath later. Alright, enough with eating poop. My stomach's getting ready to turn a little bit. Yep, off band. Haha. I thought was gonna go higher than 50, but people got scared off or forgot about it. Seems like, yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to say on band. That's the bad thing, because like that dude's probably hating himself right now because they went so cheap. You know, should they have gone that cheap? You know, maybe, maybe not. And but there's nothing that dude can do about it now. And that's what I didn't like about it myself was if I put shrimps on there and I ask a certain amount for them, and like let's say you have a starting price and it's like $20 because you don't want to scare people away, hoping you'll get 30, and it's a dead night and no one bids on them, and then 30 seconds before the thing's over, boop, here comes a $20 bid, and that's all you get from them. So you get less than what they're worth. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people import shrimp and they just sling them on there all day long. They don't care, you know. And that's where everybody's going on there buying tons of shrimp, and then 6 months later, they're all shrimp breeders, So that's why I was like, you know what? You're not even allowing your shrimp to have babies, and then you cull anything. You're just having babies, and then whoa, I get to start selling. I get to go on the band app now and start selling stuff. That's why I was like, you know what? I don't even want to. I mean, then once in a while you see those big name people. Is it on there? I think it's on there. Where they're wanting $250 for 3 shrimp, and I'm just like, Jesus, really? Let me just get off of here. You're out of my league. Yeah, it's not the greatest market, but I snag calls of expensive stuff mostly. Yeah, it's okay. Here you go, Dance Lee. Just open your mouth about some. What kind of shrimp do you have, Dance Lee? Are you going to share it with us? Yeah, I actually started getting shrimp from a guy who's on there a lot. He's a real big name on there, and I started getting my shrimp from him. And and I was buying a lot of shrimp to start everything, get it going. And then I got on the band app, and then the shrimp wouldn't breed. So that's when I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And something's weird here, and so that's when I changed the people that I was buying them from, and I've done a lot better since then. I have not tried those marketplaces. I have bought from forum and YouTube people handful of times. Yeah, if you don't know like the people that are selling, um, like if you don't know some big names on there, I wouldn't go on there because you're probably just buying from weekend warriors that went and bought themselves, had some babies. It's like people that go to the pet store and buy shrimp at a pet store that are just garbage, and they breed, and then they go on eBay and start selling their shrimps on eBay, and it's crazy stuff. It's just it's a scary thing. I mean, when I started, I was like, yes, I'm getting in early. That was my main thing. At the time I was working, I didn't have my accident yet. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in early on this. I want to get as many as I can at a decent price. And so I was buying tanks and I was buying lights, at the dollar a gallon sale. The lights are the worst part. They're the ones that cost you. But I mean, I have the lights that I have for the tanks that I'm taking down. But I mean, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'll probably get close to enough, and I might just have to buy like one industrial light for the bottom, which is cool. But like I said, then I was going, and then came to realize that my shrimp weren't breeding. So now I have all these shrimp that I bought. They're not breeding. The genes are crappy, and I'm like, what the hell? So I would message them, be like, dude, what's going on? I've had this stuff for all this time, and all the questions all the time were, well, what are your water parameters? What are your water parameters? So it was kind of like always turned on me like it was my fault. What are your water parameters? So I was like, you know what? I'm not even messing around with you no more. I'll go somewhere else. Because, I don't like, you know, these things should breed by themselves. I have tanks with shrimp that, I have hundreds of babies. So why are these not? And then, like I said, some people say that they're breeders when I come to find out they import shrimp and sell those shrimp. They might breed some shrimp, but their main stuff is, they import shrimp. So I was like, okay, well, this would have been nice to know, because I could have made sure that I tried to make sure I was getting males and females, and or I could have said, well, no, I'm going to get my shrimp from someone else, that breeds, but I thought everything was on the up and up when it wasn't. I have Black Rose Colony and a 40 breeder. I have Orange Eye, Red King Kong, not all Red Devils, and my Boos Crypt Tank, Blue Steel, Orange Eye Blue Tigers, Snow White, Yellow King Kong, Orange Eye Yellow King Kong, Extreme Red King Kong. Fish Tropic! Yeah, it's not a great place if you aren't familiar with the market and the genetics. No, it's kind of like, and this is no lie, it's kind of like buying, it's like buying something in a dark alley late at night off of somebody. That's the risk you're taking because you just don't know. And I mean, you don't know if you that. What I mean is, if you don't know the game and the hustle, you might as well stay out of there because like I said, you don't know if the person selling shrimp just bought some shrimp 4 months ago and is now selling shrimp and knows nothing about it, knows nothing about shipping, nothing. You could look on me all the way back to day one, and I ain't never had a problem. I ain't never had a complaint, nothing. I mean, little stuff, hey, you sent me 10 plus 1 and 1 died. Okay, I got everything I asked for. Okay. Or like Mark the other day, I mean, my bad, I got to make it up, but I forgot to send him a sticker. I mean, that really sucked, but how come you don't mix your orange-eyed Red King Kong and your Red Devils? So make orange-eyed Red Devils. Oh, they'd probably put white tips on the tail? See, Dan puts all of his money in his plants. That's what I'm saying. That's like a retirement plan. I got to get some more boosts. I'd like to get a couple more nice pieces. Boy, both of my dehumidifiers shut off. They're full. I don't have them a line going to a drain because I knew they wouldn't be in their forever spots. Because I want to put one in here, right in the middle of all this, and then have the other one at the other side of the room. But now that summer's here, I'm just going to kick all the windows open down here and just run the exhaust fan and not have to worry about running those suckers, and there won't be a drip of moisture down here. We'll be killing it, baby. And have all the warmth from outside down here and be nice and comfy. And called my Extreme Red King Kong males, put a Red Devil male in there. Oh, you did? After talking to you, I did that the other night, lol. Yeah, there you go. And I'm telling you right now, if I don't have a female um, Red Devil, I'm gonna have to get one off of you. I'll swap you a male or something. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I have one because I only have 6. I only bought 6 shrimp. And oh, there we go, right there. There's 2 of them. Hold on, I'll take the camera over there, see if you can tell, Dan. There's 2 out. One's bigger than the other. Hopefully it's a female. I just hope I don't scare them. Looks like a male. Wow, I haven't seen this many up here in a while. That looks like a female. Yeah, that's a female. Most of mine are orange-eyed red King Kong, so varying amounts of clear instead of white. Oh, okay. Yeah, male and nice ones. That one could go either way. Nice black on it. Yeah, right. That second one looked like it might have been a female with the black. That one looks female. Yeah, I think you got at least one. Yeah, but I don't understand. I take about a half a gallon out of that tank and I put it back in with an air tube. And they're getting that little lines around their neck. I don't understand what that could be. Maybe I give them some mineral. Some mineral. See if they eat that. Like I said, I don't ever see them much. They always hide. So that's the first time I've seen 3 of them out front. I mean, but I got them. When I got them, they were just itty bitty tiny things. That's the way a lot of the expensive ones come. Uh, excuse me when I get them. Extreme Black King Kongs came real itty bitty. Those the Blue Dragons, uh, Dragon Blood Blues. Those came itty bitty. You know, everything comes real small. It seems when they're expensive. You know. Oh, it's on it, eating that mineral immediately. Oh, and here comes another one. The dark one with the black eye. Yeah, but I don't know what those rings are. It's not the ring of death. I just don't know if it's a clear spot between the carapace and the body or what, but it's not, I don't know what it is. Because I don't do big water changes. I don't really mess with the tank too much, like I said, because they hide so much. So every once in a while, I take a half gallon at the most, and replace it with an airline tube. You know. Another weird thing is Orange Eye Red King Kong. When lights are out, they pale out dramatically. A few minutes after lights on, they are darkening up again. Oh wow! See, and that's where the conversation comes in, and they talk about it a lot because they just asked Yuri the other day. Luke Hop asked him if, in his opinion, if lights um, create like a thicker shell or if it's better for their shell or anything like that. And he says that he doesn't see it. He said that he doesn't think light has anything to do with it. Because then, like Flip Aquatics, they were asking him if light, like, is bad for shrimp or anything, and he said no. And but, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was trying it one day, have the lights on all day, and then the next day only have them on half of the day. Because Yuri said that he has them on like 3 hours and has them off like 4 hours and has them come on 3 hours again. I'm like, I don't know why you would do that, uh, but if that's the fact, then you would think that the light actually stresses them out. Because if they dark, you know, if they're lighter when they're dark, then they're not stressed. And then when the lights come on, they darken up because they're stressed. I would think. But another thing is if the lights come on and they were stressed, you would think that they would lighten up so they're not so visible to like predators. You know, instead of darkening up more. You know, maybe they darken up because I don't know, they get something from the light. You know, maybe it's good. Yeah, it's good for their shell, something. But boy, these shrimp are something else. They look really nice. I think it's the BEC that's thick white is going in the shell. I think it's because that thick white is gone in the shell. Yeah, okay. So you are seeing the red dilating. All shrimp can lighten and darken to some degree. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, and maybe it's you know, they darken up so like the light doesn't. Maybe they're sensitive. The inside of their body's sensitive, so they darken their shell color. You know, to protect them. I don't know. You know, it's because it's kind of like you know, humans. You know, it's kind of like us. Some people have dark skin to protect them from the sun because they come from an area where the sun is always really high, and then other people have lighter skin because they come from an area where the sun is low. You know, so you need heat. So It could be the same with shrimp, you know? It surely could. But all right, everybody. Hey, look, it's 11:30. I need to go take a shower. I have to get ready for my doctor's appointment. It's not an appointment. All I have to do is go talk to the dude. And then I guess we're going to talk about what they want to do with me and my neck. So I got to get ready to go to bed. So I'll be back tomorrow. Try to get as close to 7 as possible. I think what I'm going to start doing is I know summer's coming, but I want to make a time to where I'm going on so everybody knows instead of doing the 7 to 9 thing. I mean, it's kind of like, it's too wide open, too big of a window. It's kind of not fair. So I think it'd be fair if I chose a time and just don't be lazy and just stick to it. So I'll think about it, decide what I'm going to do. I mean, if I go at 7, then more, everybody can stay on longer, because, really the only one that goes to bed is Lisa, so she's the lightweight around here. 2 beers, she's over. But, hey, Don. Hey, no problem. Thank you, Streetwise, for showing up. Lisa, thank you, everybody. Dan, for all the information tonight. My moderators, Chubbs. Yup, see, everybody's tired tonight, boy. But yeah, so thanks everybody for coming out. I gotta shut this off so I can go get ready and give me some early shut eye so I don't drag butt tomorrow. And I gotta get my MRI and my CT scan CDs together. I gotta find those. So if I had my stuff together and I had everything I already collected, I wouldn't have to do that, and I'd be able to stay. I'd be able to stay on here longer, but don't burn yourself out. No, sir, I won't. It's informal. Yeah, just easy peasy. You're gonna start doing what we tell you, Brian. Darn it. Simon says catch a shrimp. Simon says bag of shrimp. Simon says ship a shrimp. Free shrimp. Oh, Brian didn't say ha ha. Oh my gosh. Mike, all right. Dan, do you have a channel? Dan's got Instagram. Hey, Fish Tropic, anybody got a Dan's channel that you guys can punch up for Don? I don't know. I haven't seen Monica in a long time, so she might have fell asleep. Your health is more important. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm good. It's just like I said, I don't know what you call that. It's a consult. I just have to go see him, and we talk about what happened, and and then we'll talk about what action I feel comfortable with taking. I have a few videos and stream occasionally, but most of my content on Instagram, my photography. Dan has the grandma lamb. Are you Dr. Seussing it tonight, Fish Tropic? You're doing all your stuff tonight. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Fish Tropic. Yeah, Dan, you have to think of a piece of boost that you have like tons of, and you could cut me a little piece off so I can get something different than what I have and start growing it. And in 5 years, be able to cut a piece off of it, and But seriously, so I could start to propagate it and stuff. I don't want I don't want anything that's like super super hard. Just something that you got that you don't mind getting rid of, and I'll buy it off you, and I can put it in one of the tanks. And so, maybe I could start picking some up that way, and maybe start getting off some of my mosses and stuff to help clear out some tanks. But you're just painting? Oh, nice. I love painting. Seriously, one of my favorite things to do. Love painting. I love painting, cutting grass. Seriously, painting, cutting grass, hanging drywall, sanding and mudding and taping drywall, sanding it. I probably like sanding it. Probably mudding, taping, and sanding. I really like. I should have gotten to that more when I was younger. I really like it. Yeah, just we'll talk about it and get a price, and I'll buy it off you. Nothing's free, baby. Nothing's free. But all right, everybody. Thank you so much. I gotta get out. I'll talk all night. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So happy to talk to you guys tonight, and I will look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. So everyone stay safe. Everybody get a good night rest, and get some videos in tonight. Maybe everybody go to bed early at night. Yeah, right. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So be good. Napalm man, you're silly. All right, everybody, be good. Stay shrimpy.